Good morning and welcome to another Wright Stuff with me, Matthew Wright. It is Tuesday the 24th of June, which means it is exactly a year to the day since Gordon Brown became leader of the Labour Party, following Tony Blair's departure from number... Don't boo. Took another 3 days before he became Prime Minister. I wonder how he feels about that fateful day as he looks back on the past 12 months. Perhaps we should ask Eric. Asking Eric, of course, is a cult thing to do on the internet. Not our Eric, but a website, in fact, called Emotion Eric. You tap in a particular feeling, and this chat responds by pulling an appropriate face. So you type in happiness, and you get that, or horny, and you get... Ooh, yuck, what a boat race. There's even oops, as in accidentally causing the death of millions of innocents. But we don't need to use Emotion Eric when we've got our very own Eric the Mic in the audience. So let's get the panel to put him to the test. First up, hello to David Grant, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm very, very well, thank you.
Good day at the old...
Great day at Wimbledon, absolutely great. There was the first match was a bit of a walkover, the second one was better.
OK, so what emotion would you like our Eric to display?
OK, Eric. Matthew has decided he's going to retire, and you have been offered his job.
He's a very disturbed man. Next today we have Gail Porter, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know if I can bring myself to go through this any further, but what emotion would you like our Eric to display, Gail?
I think I would like you to show me how you would... your emotion would be if you fancied the girl next to you. Why do they all involve very strange eyes all the time?
Do that again. That's brilliant.
But I could do it. My price tag. That one.
Oh, that is not right.
That's always a winner.
Now, our special guest for the morning, ladies and gentlemen, the world's most famous talk show host, it's Jerry Springer!
What happens when you feed him first. Thank you very much.
You've sussed the secret. You've sussed the secret. Nice to see you again. So, what emotion would you like our Eric to display, Jerry?
Eric, you have just found out that your girlfriend is now dating her horse. Well, you are on Thursday's show.
As the horse. Now, the Jerry Springer Show, of course, has been topping the TV ratings at home and abroad for an incredible 17 years, featuring not only men who marry horses, but a whole lot of other bizarre human tales. Are you ever shocked? Are you still shockable?
No, but I'd like to formally apologize for the show. I'm really sorry. Well, you know what's happening now? We're starting to get the children of the original guests on. And that's wrong because they were told not to procreate. And, so, you know, this is terrible. It's another generation that we have raised. No, there's no excuse for it. But I'm also doing America's Got Talent.
Indeed.
Yeah, America has talent, it just has no taste. But I'm hosting that show, and that's a lot of fun.
We've just been seeing you doing some of that over here, actually. It's just started, isn't it, on ITV
It's different than my regular show, and you can tell the difference because on America's Got Talent, which was a shock to me, the guests have teeth. And if you look closely, you could... So if the sound is off, if you just look at the guests, you can tell which show you're watching. Is this America's Got Talent or is it the Jerry Springer Show? No, it's all silly. But actually, America's Got Talent's a lot of fun.
It's huge as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the biggest show over there.
Absolutely huge. Yeah. And you're the kind of Anton Deck, aren't you? The American version of Anton Deck.
Yes,
so.
And it's tough being too.
Yeah, yeah. I can
well, yes, but Simon Cowell, of course, is the one who produced it. He's the one who hired me. He called me at home one day and said, "Hey, this is Simon Cowell." I said, "Who is this really? And how'd you get my number?" But he asked me to host the show, so I've been doing it now for 2 seasons.
And it's, as you said, that's the biggest show in America.
Yeah,
Simon Cowell now almost as rich as you. Because last time you were here, I spent an awful lot of time talking about your private jet. You still got the Gulfstream?
You know, you're not getting a ride, okay?
Oh, rats.
Take the bus.
I do. I want a jet. We've got the same pen I discovered earlier. This is the talk show host pen, isn't it? It's absolutely essential.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Where is it?
It's a Bic.
There you go.
You get Bics, but look at that. Boys with toys. So I've got the pen one day.
You get, when you reach 17 years, then you get the plane. But the first 17 years, it's just the pen.
OK. Well, we're soldiering along here. Let's have a little look at Jerry in action in a clip from last week's show, which shows you giving it your all.
That's actually there's a look-alike who.
Yeah, right. That must be
Because
one
when
of
I
your,
take my shirt off, I'm ripped. You know.
one of your proudest moments on television there, I should imagine, Joe.
It was really stupid, and you know, when you're backstage, and all of a sudden, I just thought of it. I said, "This will be funny. I'll quickly take off my shirt and run out there." And as soon as you go out there, you suddenly realize this is really dumb. And it's live television. There's no way off. Yeah. Yeah. So that was a mistake, and I apologize. I spend my whole life apologizing.
Listen,
I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for that.
it's great to have you here. It really is. Looking forward to the next hour or so in your company, and likewise for you guys at home. Let's tell you about today's show. It kicks off with the headlines. Jerry will lead us through those.